Today on Democrats Try Acting Tough, Norma Torres channels her inner Jack Ryan and accuses Marco Rubio of doing deals with El Salvador's president, dictator Bukele, if you ask her Twitter feed. She brings the heat, the drama, and a toddler? Yes, there's gang graffiti, a baby pool party, and secret MS-13 files that sound like they were printed off Reddit. Buckle up, because it's time to watch a congressional telenovela starring Norma and a very confused Marco Rubio.
Including the individual you mentioned. These are people that were in this country unlawfully, had MS-13 ties, and they were repatriated to their country.
Okay.
Then there was a group of gang members from Trinidad Agua in the United States, and he agreed to take them into his prison system. The United States, in addition to that, has provided law enforcement funding to El Salvador, which they are free to use any way they want. They can use it for their jail system. They can use it for other law enforcement functions. But that's the deal.
That is not correct.
No, that is correct.
But those agreements did include giving MS-13 gang members to El Salvador at their request, right? We turned over a gang member who committed a murder in the U.S. without allowing for our judicial system to try him, to give some justice to that family of that murdered victim. But we sent him to El Salvador because Bukele requested him, because it is in his best interest to hide his ties with MS-13 gang members. So do the agreements to send migrants to El Salvador contain provisions saying that the U.S. retains any future control over the individuals transferred?
Well, those who Salvadorian citizens are citizens of El Salvador. They're here unlawfully. Gang association is a crime in El Salvador, and he will face justice in his home country.
We send other country nationals to El Salvador. We disappear them to a prison that is known for torture and inhumane dealings with their imprisoned people. How much U.S. taxpayer money did your department send to Bukele's regime?
And Mr. Secretary, I would ask you to answer very briefly, because we have to move on.
Bottom line is, we gave them law enforcement funding as we did for other countries in Central America, and who we sent to them were Trinidad Agua gang members that Venezuela won't take. So we have to send them somewhere else. We don't want them in our country. We don't want these gangbangers in the United States.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, Mr. Alford.